Welcome back to the Russian Overwatch Cup, or rather Russian Comrades Cup since we're orcs now. SM orc in chat please. And yes, since both teams are non-Russian, and since I am qualified enough, let's put it that way in English, to cast this match in English, this particular match will be casted in English indeed. This is a one-time occasion. The loser finals, the winner finals, and likely the whole of the pro division will be casted in Russian. So don't forget this, and don't forget me, because I might just get fired for this, but everything's for the player. Anyhow, we'll be starting off Oasis. Oasis, center of the city. Not university, not anywhere else, center. And we already see two Pharahs, both of them without any mercies on their sides, so this is going to be a very interesting air duel there. Two Doomfists as well, Yuri and Alf. Arky and Ayanador are playing a double shield composition, pretty meta these days, and some kind of a dive composition here from Cerulean Dawn. You see a Diva, you see Hammond, and Halo already makes a pick off Legend. Denox goes down right behind him. Ayanador is down as well, and this looks like regroup time for Team Alter Ego. They've lost the fight without even starting. The point goes the way of Cerulean Dawn without any problems for them. Strebor already switches to Mercy to support their Pharah. Denox is on the Mercy as well. Legend decides to switch to Widow, then switches back to Pharah, loses his ultimate. Not much to lose in the first place, but still those 20% might be useful later. Or rather, might have been useful later. Someone is already contesting the point, that's Doomfist. Yuri flies in, doesn't do any damage at all. Krypton already goes down to the hands of Toasty. Yuri loses the Doomfist duel to Alf. Arky is down as well. Krypton is resurrected, but the fight doesn't look so good for Team Alter Ego. Diva Ayanador has to disengage. Might just lose his mech here, and right now the best decision is for him to suicide, which he does. A good decision, will replenish his mech. 87% on the explosion. The teams are close on their ultimates. Alter Ego Legend is very far away. That switch really hurt him since Toasty is already on the barrage. And the next fight should also go the way of Cerulean Dawn, because, well, they have ultimates, they have 4 ults, they have something to throw into the fight, and we only see self-destruct and a coalescence on Alter Ego's side, and this does not look too good for them. Unless, of course, Ayanador can pull off something magical, which some divas are known to do. Alf gets taken down, a good opening frag for Alter Ego. Already contesting the point, Arky flies in. He's got the landmines, uses them. No, that's not him, that's KLD on the Hammond as well. Uses the landmines. Yuri is exchanged. Ayanador makes a frag, and the point is lost. They managed to snatch it away, Alter Ego. The percentage starts seeking for them, and that might buy enough time to regroup, enough time to get their thoughts together, and to come back to this map, since it's already 99%. It's one fight ground here for Cerulean Dawn to win the first part of Oasis. Diva still contesting. Ayanador still alive. Might buy enough space for... Oh my god, what a meteor strike. Hits Legend, kills him right in the air. Alf doing 3 kills. A very nice job for him, and that's City Sander going the way of Cerulean Dawn. Well, Let's be honest, I expected a little bit more fight from Team Alter Ego here, but it might just be that it's their first map today, first map of the tournament for them today, and they need a little bit of time to warm up. This happens, we see that a lot, even in the Overwatch League, and let's see if they can make it better on Oasis Garden. Yori switches to McCree. Alf proved to be too much of a nuisance on his Doomfist. Take it as a compliment here, despite the fact that I don't really like Doomfist. One of the known supporters of the opinion that he should be nerfed, but that has nothing to do with the cast right now, since Alf already does a good bit of damage on Arky. There's no one to heal him up right now. Krypton and Phoenix are too far away, busy healing someone else. Arky has to go back, has to regroup, but helps his McCree take down the Doomfist. Alf goes down, that's the first blood of the Oasis Gardens today. Arky very low on HP, very dangerous position here, finishes D-Dave, jumps in, sacrifices his life, but this is a very favorable exchange here for Team Alter Ego, since they are already in bigger numbers, so even exchanges work for them, actually, and Alter Ego take the first point. Legend versus Toasty, AR superiority duels, sorry my language. Two Mercies. Xenox 40% ahead of Stribor here. Yuri already has the High Noon, which is very dangerous for Toasty, because even if he loses his attention for a second, he might just get sniped off the air, but that ultimate, it's useful for that. Arky jumps in, tries to find the enemy Diva. Alf switches from Doomfist to McCree. Toasty goes down. Legend goes down in exchange. Yuri sacrifices his life actually to take down Toasty. Stribor and Toasty go all the way down. Toasty after a resurrection. This would have been a dieback if we would have been playing Dota, but it's Overwatch. And resurrects cost nothing, so it's not that bad that he got resurrected and died. And there's still the point that's being contested by KLD. Has to back off, but there's not a second rest for Team Alter Ego. They're constantly being pressured. Toasty has the Rocket Barrage, Legend doesn't. Both exchanged 2 direct hits. Legend goes down, a very unfortunate kill here for Team Alter Ego. Legend gets resurrected, but Xenox dies while doing that, and this should be an easy cleanup here for Team Cerulean Dawn. They managed to take the point back at 90%, no overtimes, which is not a good thing, but still, this is a one-fight ground here for Team Alter Ego to even out the score on Oasis. Yuri has the ultimate, Krypton has the ultimate, and this is enough to take that point back, especially knowing that Farah can't protect herself, there's nothing to protect her. Halo's Matrix, and that's it. Toasty goes down to Legend, wins that duel, evens out the score between the two of them, and Arky goes to control his corpse. High Noon from Alf kills Krypton, but the resources of Cerulean Dawn are dwindling, and in the long run this should be a fight for Team Alter Ego, which it proves to be. Toasty is shut down once more. Alf, the only one alive, somewhere in the back line. Alf tries to fight, but one McCree is not enough to take down a Diva plus a Mercy that's pocketing her. KLD pile dives in, gets enough ultimate charge for the minefield, deploys it immediately. Yuri is still with the High Noon, so Toasty might get a lot of pain before he even knows it. There's the High Noon, takes down Toasty. Arky is revived. Alf already re-engages. Finally finally Team Alter Ego take the point back. Took them so long, 76% on Cerulean Dawn, but they are in overtime grounds now, which is, let's be honest, not too good. It pressures a lot. Plus, you absolutely have to stay alive. Toasty uses the ult, but it proves to be deadly for him as Legend goes to kill him. Very easy to shoot down a stationary target even with the rockets, even if you are Pharaoh. Legend goes down to Halo's self-destruct, but the overtime is still ticking, and once Cerulean Dawn are off that point, it's going to be all over here for them. But they managed to keep the fight on. Yori goes down on Tracer, and only one man left on the point for Team Alter Ego. That's Ayanador. Arky jumps in unsuccessfully, and Cerulean Dawn managed to snatch the point back. Wow. Not a bad performance from them. Trebor is on Lucio. Toasty is on Doomfist, 9% away. Alter Ego need to contest the point. Need to figure something out, and that something needs to come fast. Arky uses the Primal Rage as an engagement tool. Legend takes down D-Dave, but exchanged for 2 High Noon from Alf, kills no one. But the fight goes the way of Cerulean Dawn, for now at least. Ayanador is very close with the self-destruct, and if he can manage to stack it up before he gets knocked out of the neck, and I remind you, there are no healers here for Team Alter Ego. Halo goes down, Ayanador goes down, they both go down to each other's self-destructs. Nice exchange, but unfortunately, the Lucio gets booped off. Cerulean Dawn managed to come back on Ilias Gardens. This should boost their resolve. Hey fellas, who wants 20 bucks? I sure do. But yeah, I'm not getting paid for this, not yet at least. By the way, if you want to save the ORC Cup, please consider donating us some money, because we're running out of it. And we need your, that means you guys from the community, support to keep the tournament running. Anyhow, we again see a Fire Mercy duel. Legend versus Toasty and Trebor versus Thenox, not respectively. Well, you can see their nicknames up there, above on the HUD. Toasty makes an opening kill on Legend. Legend instantly doesn't get resurrected. Thenox actually denied the res, and Alf makes quick work of 2 of them, and this looked painfully simple for Cerulean Dawn there. Their defense was not ready for that Doomfist. The Yori already on McCree, Arky, and Ayanador switching to a dive composition, and this already looks pretty grim for Team Alter Ego. Even though Cerulean Dawn decide not to attack outright, Trebor switching to Lucio, Toasty switching to Genji, lose their ultimate charge, but doesn't matter that much since D-Dave already has Coalescence on the table, and this may prove beneficial enough for Cerulean Dawn to take the first point. Yori already goes down to D-Dave's spear. D-Dave takes down Thenox and Krypton, and well, this looks so bad for Team Alter Ego here. Ayanador goes down as well. Tracer tries to contest. Yori rushes into the point. This is a game against the clock now, since Arky and Krypton are already dead. Legend kills Toast. Might be enough to start a comeback, but no. There's no one to come back. 5 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock for Cerulean Dawn. in their next attack if Team Alter Ego managed to take those 2 points. Still, that was some very quick work from Cerulean Dawn, and it'll take a lot of effort for Team Alter Ego to even match them. I'm not even talking about surpassing them. So, well, that was basically a speedrun of Hanamura here on ORC Cup. We are already seeing the teams swapping their roles, since we already 2 minutes into the match. We see Cerulean Dawn defending and Alter Ego attacking. Curious as to if they decide to run Pharahs again, but no sight of it. No sight of the Pharah on both sides. Alter Ego decide to go with the most meta composition they can imagine. There's the Mei, there's the Symmetra. It's a good enough choice. A good teleporter never hurt anyone, let alone a team that has to take 2 points in 2 minutes. Only one shield though on the side of Cerulean Dawn, that's KLD on Orisa. Halo decides to pick Mercy, but Diva instead of Sigma. This might be the weakest link in Cerulean Dawn's defenses right now. A very fast teleporter and a very good hold from KLD. Almost drags people away from the teleporter. A good wall there from Legend. He's left behind. He's killed, but he manages to give his team a third of the first point, and that's already something. 5 people on the point for Team Alter Ego here, and they are making very quick work of Cerulean Dawn right now. Anna just juggling around this huge iron structure. I'm not exactly ready to call it a bell, but 6 minutes on the clock. So far so good, Team Alter Ego. You've got a minute to take the next point, and then you'll match the other team. Legend. No ultimate charge, virtually no ultimate charge, because he got killed early in that fight, but that crucial wall saved them the fight. Unfortunately, walls don't give you any ultimate charge when deployed. It's a sad thing, I guarantee that, as a Mei main. Try to hold on high ground. Arky's forced down, he's bionated, he's in a bad position right now because no one can heal him. Yori is taken down already. Halo is thrown out of his mech. There's no one on the point. There's no one on the point. A third. No, manages to get in time. Halo stops the capture. Manages to deny even a third of point B to Team Alter Ego here. Very good play for him. Arky and Krypton no ultimates, but everyone else is ready. Ayanador, Gravitic Flux, Yori switches to McCree, even though he had the ultimate on Symmetra, and well, this is a questionable choice, but I can see the logic behind it. You've got a Doomfist in the other team, you have to get a stun to counter him. Alf knows that he's been seen, he knows that Yori is waiting for him. Yori, with the help of Ayanador, killing Alf. An opening Frank is already in on the fight. The shield goes down, the wall. A very good wall there from Legend. The deny, as fun as that might sound. The Blizzard is good enough. Ayanador, Gravitic Flux kills KLD. Whoa, what a meteor strike from Alf there. Taking down 2, but a third of the point finally goes the way of Team Alter Ego. And yet they're thrown back and they have to regroup once more. But that's a third of the point, and that's already something. That's a start. a couple more fights like this, a couple more fights, 2 more fights to be precise, that net you a third of the point, and you've made the score a draw. You've made it 2-2, and you've given yourself another chance, another high ground engage here from Team Alter Ego. Krypton, the only one with the ultimate right now on their side. Nano Boost goes the way of Alf. D-Dave goes down after delivering the Nano Boost. Alf does not capitalize on the Nano Boost. He's killed by Arky, but D-Dave is resurrected. Good chase for a resurrection. Dinox is killed. Yori is killed. Not a good fight for Team Alter Ego right now. I would have understood that fight if Alter Ego wouldn't be using their ultimates to try and engage, because Cerulean don't have nothing to work with right now aside from an occasional meteor strike from Alf. That thing is way too easy to farm up. Yori, very close to the high noon, very low on HP. Took some damage from Toasty there. Dragon Strike is almost ready for Toasty. Might be a problem here for Team Alter Ego, especially if they keep coming to the high ground like that. Legend engages, goes down already, loses the duel to Al. Dave under the effect of the Biotic Grenade, but in return, the Biotic Grenade from D-Dave takes 4, and the Dragon Strike finishes them off. Set them up and knock them down, McCree likes to say. Krypton getting staggered there. Very unfortunate. 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock for Team Alter Ego here, and they're in a very desperate position right now, because D-Dave already has another Nano Boost. And, well, let's be honest, the only ultimate that Cerulean Dawn are lacking right now is the Dragon Strike that they've just used. They've got everything else, or they're very close to getting it. But Alter Ego have a bunch of their own ultimates. They've got the High Noon, which is good. They've got this Supercharger, which is used to power up the High Noon. A very good execution from Yori, going under the Sigma Shield, and this is a very good engagement. Alpha's only one left alive, uses the Meteor Strike. Lands, kills no one, has to disengage from the point. And right now Cerulean Dawn need to make this 2 overtimes. It's 88% already for Team Alter Ego here. And this is actually starting to look very bad for Team Alter Ego, because they're slowly pushed back, they're killed one by one. Reaper is present on the side of Cerulean Dawn, and they managed to take it back! 4 seconds on the clock, there's no one to re-engage, and this is map 2 for Cerulean Dawn. GG.